right, guys, we're going to start with chapter 1. In chapter 1, we did numbers 0 through 5. So I have all of our numbers right here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first thing that we did with our numbers was we counted items. So for 0, I have no items. For 1, I'm just going to do little dots to show that number. For 2, I have 2 little dots. For 3, I have 3 dots. For 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the number 5, I have 5 dots. So one way that you can practice this is just go around your house, count some things. You can count Cheerios, you can count the steps that you take, you can count how many pieces of fruit that you eat. Hopefully everybody's getting their 5 pieces of fruit, right? So that's the first thing that we did with our numbers. The next thing that we did was that we practiced writing these numbers. So for our 0, it's one big circle. For our 1, it's a tall line down. For a 2, we made our curve kind of like a hook, and then we did a small straight line right there. For our 3, we did a curve and a curve. For our 4, we have a little line down, little line across, big line down. For our 5, we did a little line down, then we did a little curve here, and then a little line across the top. So those are our numbers 0 through 5. Something else that we did in chapter 1, we talked about one more. So if I had 4 dots right here, what is one more? Well, if I add one more, how many do I have? I have 5. Very good. So we talked about one more. We also talked about which groups have less and which groups have more. So if I have a group of 3 dots here, and I have a group of 5 dots here, which group has less? Our group of 3. Which group has more? Our group of 5. Very good. So that was pretty much all of chapter 1. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a performance task that we did in chapter 1. And we're going to do it again as a little review. So let me move this out of the way. So this is our performance task. Okay, so let's take a look at the first thing that we have right here. We have 2 fish bowls. This fish bowl right here, how many fish do you see? 0, none, right? Let's count how many fish are in this fish bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the directions say circle the fish bowl that has 0 fish. So think about which one I'm going to circle. This one, 0 fish. Okay, this part right here, you see these fish, it says count the number of fish, write the number. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write the number 3 around and around. Okay, let's take a look at the other side. Count the number of crabs, circle the number that is one more than that number. Okay, let's start with the first step. It says count the number of crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 crabs. That was our first step. Then it says circle the number that is one more than that number. So which number is one more than 4? 5. Very good. Okay. This one says, circle the nest with 5 birds. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to help you count it. This one has 1, 2, 3. 3 birds. This one right here has 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, guys, I taught you when you're counting something, if you put little dots on it, it helps you remember which ones you've already counted and which ones you haven't counted yet. Okay, so this one had 3. This one had 4. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one has 5 birds. All right, our last one down here. Circle the group that has more chickens. So here's some chickens here. We have 1, 2. Here's some chickens here. We have 1, 2, 3. Which group has more chickens? Our group of 3. Very good, my friends. All right, so that is all of chapter 1.